Greetings, financial enthusiasts. Welcome back to 365 Days of Celebrations, where we delve into the most fascinating national days, all through the lens of finance. Today, we are shining a spotlight on National Financial Crime Fighting Day.
But before we start, George, let's set the stage. We are going to talk about some of history's most notorious financial crimes and the consequences faced by those who dare to commit them.
Who could forget the Enron scandal of October 2001? It was a real blockbuster, starring CEOs and accountants as the not-so-great protagonists. Enron, once one of the largest energy companies in the world, engaged in accounting fraud to hide its financial losses and inflate its profits. This involved the creation of off-the-books partnerships and manipulation of financial statements. The scandal led to bankruptcy of Enron, the loss of jobs and investments, and the dissolution of Arthur Andersen, one of the largest accounting firms at the time in the world. The punishments that followed were nothing short of Hollywood-worthy. Several Enron executives, including CEO Jeffrey Skilling and Chairman Kenneth Lay, were convicted. Skilling received a 24-year prison sentence, while Lay died before sentencing. Other key executives also received prison terms.
And then there is Bernie Madoff, the man behind one of the largest Ponzi schemes in history. He promised consistently high returns, but used new investors' money to pay earlier investors, instead of actually investing the funds. Spoiler alert, 150 years in prison.
Wow. But the show doesn't stop there. The WorldCom accounting scandal and Lehman Brothers' dramatic collapse also made huge waves. The WorldCom inflated its profits by capitalizing expenses and inflating revenue figures. As a result, CEO Bernie Ebbers was sentenced to 25 years in prison. And some of this similarly was at the same time as Enron, so they were both very much attached.
While not a criminal case in the traditional sense, the collapse of Lehman Brothers was a significant financial event. The investment bank used accounting techniques known as a Repo 105 transactions to temporarily move billions of dollars off its balance sheet, making its financial health appear stronger than it actually was. Lehman Brothers filed for bankruptcy in September 2008, leading to a global financial crisis.
Now that we've set the stage, let's talk more about the main event. National Financial Crime Fighting Day. This celebration is all about recognizing the brave souls who stand against financial wrongdoing. They wear sharp suits and work behind the scenes to ensure the bad guys don't get away with it with their financial shenanigans.
So let's start from financial crimes legislation in Europe. It is a complex web of laws, regulations, and directives established at both the European Union level and individual country levels. It will take a lot of time to describing the whole structure, but let's highlight the most important parts. So, EU anti-money laundering directives. The EU has issued multiple AML directives to create a unified framework for preventing money laundering and terrorist financing across member states.
Okay. Firstly, banking regulations. European financial institutions are subject to extensive regulations, including capital adequacy requirements set up at the Basel III talks, risk management guidelines, and anti-fraud measures. Secondly, securities and markets regulations. The EU has established the European Securities and Markets Authority, ESMA, to oversee financial markets and securities regulations. ESMA is responsible for ensuring market integrity, transparency, and investor protection.
Next one would be whistleblower protection. Many European countries and the EU itself has introduced whistleblower protection laws to encourage individuals to report financial crimes and corruption without fear of retaliation. Now, let's talk about how investors are protected against financial crimes in today's world.
Good. Regulatory bodies like the SEC and the FCA in the UK play the role of financial watchdogs, ensuring that financial institutions play to the rules. Think of them as financial avengers.
Investors are armed with transparency and disclosure. Publicly traded companies have to show their cards, and investors can peek at their hands.
Anti-money laundering, AML regulations make sure that dirty money doesn't get laundered through financial systems. No, it's not about tossing dollar bills in the washing machine.
And then there is KYC, Know Your Customer procedure. Financial institutions need to know who they are dealing with. And no, they are not just being nosy.
Although sometimes it seems the way they are. Investor education programs existing to help you. Dear viewer, navigate the financial maze is like having a financial GPS in your own pocket.
And for added peace of mind, the Securities Investor Protection Corporation, SIPC, swoops in like a financial guardian angel, protecting investors in case things go south.
So there you have it, guys. On National Financial Crime Fighting Day, we celebrate the heroes who keep our financial world safe. They may not wear capes, but they are the guardians of our wallets and bank accounts.
And that's a wrap up for today's financial celebration. Join us next time as we explore more national days through the lens of finance. Until then, keep those financial spidey senses tingling, and remember, stay financially healthy.
Excellent.